In our SD's class, that is in our nomenclature, yesterday we covered hydrocarbons and their naming it. Hydrocarbons and their name. Okay. So now, today we are going to discuss the naming of organic compounds having some functional groups. What are functional groups? These are the groups which decides the chemical behavior of the organic compound, just like OH, alcohols, COOH, carboxylic acids, like this. Some very number of, yes, ketone, number of functional groups are there, boys. So in presence of those functional groups, how to name the organic compounds? What are their general names? That is nothing but trivial name or common name. And systematic name, which is nothing but IUPAC name. So how to write these systematic or IUPAC names for compounds having different functional groups? Okay, let us start with alcohols. Let us start our topic, today's topic, with alcohols. Note on the point, boys. That is alcohols. Alcohols. What are these alcohols? Alcohols are the organic compounds having OH. OH as functional group. So here, functional group is OH. OH is the functional group, boys. So this is alcohols. Okay. So generally, the general formula for these alcohols is CN H2N plus 2 one oxygen, because OH contains only one oxygen. That oxygen is here. So CN H2N plus 2O is the general formula for alcohols. So it is generally represented as ROH. R is nothing but alkyl group. So OH is nothing but alcohol. OH is nothing but alcohol. So in common system, common name for this alcohols is alkyl alcohol. That means alkyl alcohol is the common naming method, boys. For example, if it is methyl with OH, methyl alcohol, ethyl with OH, ethyl alcohol. This is common name. Alkyl alcohol is the common name system. Common name or trivial name. Common name or trivial name, both are same, boys. Okay. Next. What about this IUPAC name? IUPAC name. That is a systematic name. Systematic name or IUPAC naming. It is nothing but, see here, all, that is root word. ANE, ENE or YNE are available, boys. These E are replaced with OL. Those E value, the last letter E in the primary suffix are replaced with OH or OL. If OH is the functional group, those are nothing but alcohols. In IUPAC system, those E are replaced with OL. Now, so alkanol, this is ANOL. Alkanol is the name, or alkenol or alkynol. So that is the IUPAC name system, boys. So if OH is there, the name is ended with OL, alkanols. Let us take with different examples. See here, CH3OH. CH3OH. See here, CH3OH. So it's a common name. Common name is, it is methyl, it is OH. It is a methyl alcohol is the common name. But IUPAC name, what is its IUPAC name? That means it contains only one carbon. One carbon means meth. Single bond, AN, E. That E is replaced with, because OH, E is replaced with OL. Therefore, IUPAC name is meth, ANOL. Methanol is the IUPAC name of this component. Methanol is the IUPAC name. So, methyl alcohol IUPAC name is methanol. Methyl alcohol, IUPAC name is methanol. Now, CH3, CH2OH. So its common name. What is its common name? So see here. So it is C2H5, ethyl. It is OH, ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol is the common name. Now, what is its IUPAC name? IUPAC name. What is its IUPAC name? IUPAC name is, so these are, see boys, it is first carbon, it is second carbon. So OH attached carbon should be the less numbered carbon. So therefore, so eth ANOL, where it is first carbon. What is the position of that alcohol? That is at first carbon. So ethanol 1 or 1 ethanol, or simply it is ethanol. Because if OH is this one, it is attached to this one, this should be the first. If OH is attached to this one, this should be the first one. Therefore, always that OH attached carbon in this case is first carbon. That is why so 1 need not be represented. So no need of representation of that one. Therefore, ethanol 1 or ethanol, both are accepted ones. So all these are accepted. All these are accepted. Now, different examples. See here. What is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? See boys, this is OH. So the OH attached carbon should be the less numbered carbon. So therefore, it is first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon. So its IUPAC name. IUPAC name is but. All are single bonds between carbon and carbon. AN 2-ol. Butane 2-ol or 2-but-ANOL or but-ANOL2. All these are accepted, boys. All these are accepted. This is the way to express the name. IUPAC names, boys. IUPAC names. So now, what is the name of this compound? Tell me. So this is OH. This is OH. So what is the name of this compound? See here. So from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 OHs are there. But from this side, 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3, least locant row. Therefore, this is the way correct. 3, 4, 5. So pent, AN, pentane. At 2 and 3, 2 OHs are there. Yes, 2, 3, diol. Pentane 2, 3, diol is the name of this compound. So pentane 2, 3, diol. Yes, correct. Next one, see here. This is OH. This is double bond. What is the name of this compound? This is double bond, boys. This is double bond. So what is the name of this compound? No doubt. So double bond is one functional group and OH is another functional group. Among these two, OH is the most prior one. OH is the most prior one. Therefore, this attached carbon should be the less numbered carbon. So among double bond and OH, so it is a more prior group. More prior functional group. Therefore, this carbon should has less number. So this carbon has should less number. Therefore, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Therefore, you should mention the position of those double bond and OH also. You should mention position of the double bond and OH. So 5 carbons. Therefore, pent 3 in, pent 3 in 2-ol. Pent 3 in 2-ol is the name of this component. Pent 3 in 2-ol. Yes, you should mention position of double bond and position of OH. Yes, pent 3 in 2-ol. Now, what is the name of this compound? This is CH2OH is bonded with CH2OH. What is the name of this compound? So its common name is ethylene glycol. Common name of this compound is ethylene glycol. Its IUPAC name. So this is first carbon, this is second carbon, boys. 2 carbons. So first carbon contains OH, second carbon contains OH. That means the 2 OHs are just like this. That is ethane 1, 2 diol. Ethane 1, 2 diol. Okay. So it is IUPAC name. IUPAC name. So glycol, ethylene glycol. Glycols are nothing but yes, AN diol. You should know. Okay. So 1, 2 eth AN diol is also accepted. Ethane diol also accepted, boys. So this is also accepted. So glycol is nothing but so 2 OH groups at adjacent carbon. Naveen, please down your hands. So 2 OH groups at the adjacent. So yes, this E also may be used or may not be used. No need of that is E may be there or may not be there. Both are accepted. E may be there or may not be there. Both are accepted. Okay. So this is ethylene glycol or simply glycol. Next, what is the name of this compound? Tell me. CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. What is the name of this compound? Just like in previous case, it is diol, that is the triol. Please mention the positions. 1, 2, 3. It is the longest chain. Propane. 1, 2, 3. Triol. Propane 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Triol. It is IUPAC name, boys. But common name is glycerol. So the common name for this one is glycerol or glycerin. Yes, glycerol or glycerin is the common name. So glycerin, that is generally used for actors. So that is for weeping. For weeping, the glycerin is introduced in the eye. Automatically weeping without any situation, weeping is coming out. Yes. So E is accepted, and without E and E is accepted. Yes. So preparation glycerol is used. Yes, correct, Paira. Okay. Its common name is glycerol, but IUPAC name is propane 1, 2, 3 triol. Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. So like this alcohols are named. Yes, not harmful. Like this, alcohols are named. So this is about the naming of alcohols. This is about the naming of alcohols. Okay. Next functional group. Next boys, that is ethers. What are ethers? Ethers are the functional groups RORN. So ethers functional group ROR. So general formula, that is CN H2N plus 2O. So its general formula is CN H2N plus 2O. So therefore, see boys, here is a O. This O is attached to two alkyl groups. It is alkyl group. It is also alkyl group. Two alkyl groups attached to oxygen. That functional group is called as ether functional group. That is called as ether functional group. Okay, simply it is ROR. Boys, depending on the alkyl groups attached to this oxygen, these ethers are two types. This is two types. One is simple ethers and other one is mixed ethers. Simple ethers, mixed ethers. If both the alkyl groups attached to oxygen are same, if both the alkyl groups are same, that is a simple ether. If both the alkyl groups are different, if both the alkyl groups are different, that is called as mixed ethers. If both the alkyl groups are same, that is simple ethers. If both the alkyl groups are different, that is mixed ethers. See the examples. Example, that is CH3OCH3N. Methyl, methyl. Both the alkyl groups are same. So next, C2H5OC2H5. Ethyl, ethyl. Both the same end. So these are examples for simple ethers, boys. So for this, one is methyl group, another one is ethyl group. That is CH2CH. Both the attached alkyl groups are different. It is mixed ether. Mixed ether. So now, what is the naming of this compound? So naming, common system. See boys. So this ether name is, so one is alkyl, another one is alkyl. Alkyl ether is the common name. In common system, alkyl ether. So what is the name of this one? Methyl and methyl. Methyl ether. Nothing but dimethyl ether. Common name, right? It is common name, boys. It is ethyl. Diethyl ether. It is also common name, boys. It is methyl. So ethyl, E, methyl, M. So E first. It is ethyl, methyl ether. It is also common name, boys. So this is the way to write the common name for all. That is ether set. Now, what are the IUPAC names of these alkanes? So sorry, these ethers. IUPAC name of ether set. Let us discuss one by one. So IUPAC names. See boys, IUPAC name. That is oxygen attached to two alkyl groups. So that is it is alkyl group. It is alkyl group. Two alkyl groups. So see boys. So it contains. Let us take more number of carbon atoms. It contains less number of carbon atoms. That means, for example, if both are same, any one is used. If different, so one having more number of carbon atoms, another one having less number of carbon atoms. So the alkyl group having less number of carbons with oxygen. is taken as alkoxy group. You should use a less numbered carbon alkyl group and oxygen combination gives alkoxy group. This alkoxy group is attached to this one. This R is considered as alkane. Therefore, IUPAC name is, so substituent, it is a substituent, boys. This alkoxy groups always substituent. Therefore, so alkoxy alkane is the IUPAC name of this compound, boys. Alkoxy alkane. Always you should note, first of all, how many carbons are there in both the alkyl groups. Less numbered carbon alkyl group with oxygen is called as alkoxy. For example, methyl, that is with oxygen, methoxy. Ethyl group with oxygen, ethoxy. Okay, like this, alkoxy group as a substituent and remaining is main chain condition. So let us take an examples. So that is CH3, OCH3, boys. So its common name is already we wrote, that is dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether. What is IUPAC name? So this contains only one carbon, this contains only one carbon. Any one of these. So this is a substituent, boys. This is methoxy. It is acts as substituent. This is one carbon. It is a meth single bond in methane. Therefore, its compound is methoxymethane. Methoxymethane is the IUPAC name, boys. Let us take second example. See here, CH3, CH2O, CH2, CH3. Its common name is ethyl. That is diethyl ether. Diethyl. Its IUPAC name or systematic name. What is its IUPAC name? Yes. So it is a 2 carbon chain. It is 2 carbon chain. Any one is used. It is ethoxy. It is ethane. Therefore, answer is ethoxy ethane is the answer. Ethoxy ethane. So let us take one more example. CH3O, CH2, CH2, CH3N. So what is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? See here. So it is a 3 carbon chain. It is 1 carbon chain. So this is a substituent. This is substituent. Methyl group with oxygen. It is methoxy. It is methoxy. 3 carbon chain. It is propane. Therefore, its IUPAC name is methoxypropane. Methoxypropane. Next, its common name. What is its common name? Boys, it is a methyl group. It is a propyl group. So methyl propyl ether. Methyl propyl ether is the common name, but methoxypropane is the IUPAC name. Methoxypropane is the IUPAC name. Boys, concept is clear or not? Very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. Next, one more examples. Now tell me the name of this compound. OCH3. So what is the name of this compound? So tell me the IUPAC name of this compound. IUPAC name. Boys, so it is nothing but OCH3. OCH3. This is a substituent. This is major chain. So the attached carbon, please mention the position. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. You should mention the position also. Therefore, at second position, methoxy group is there for butane. Therefore, So the name of this compound is, so that is IUPAC name. What is that? 2-methoxy butane. 2-methoxy butane is the IUPAC name. It's common name. Please see here. Boys, it is the carbon attached to this carbon and this carbon. It is a secondary carbon. It is a secondary carbon. It is a butyl group. Secondary butyl. It is a secondary butyl. It is methyl. Therefore, its common name is a secondary butyl. Secondary butyl methyl ether. Secondary butyl methyl ether is the common name of this component. Secondary butyl ethyl is methyl. Methyl is the common name. Okay. Next, one more. What is that? See here. What is the name of this compound? It is also ether, boys. It is also ether. What is its name? So its common name is, see here, it is CH3CHCH3. It is called as isopropyl. It is 1, 2, 3 propyl. So that means isopropyl propyl ether. Isopropyl propyl ether is the common name. Now what about its IUPAC name? What about its IUPAC name? IUPAC name. Let us observe, boys. See here. IUPAC name, no ether word is used. IUPAC name, ether word is not appeared, boys. Please wait. Alkoxy, alkane, that is the way. Not ether is used. Okay, see here. This is etheric. So here I am taking here 1, 2, 3, 3 carbon chain. It is also 1, 2, 3 carbon chain. So it is a 3 carbon chain. This is also 3 carbon chain. Both the 3 carbon chains. Okay. So see here. Next, anyone is used. Now I am taking this one as a substituent and this as major. Therefore, it is 1, 2, 3. Therefore, I am writing this one as 2. It is propoxy propane. 2 propoxy propane. In propane, at second position, propoxy group is there. 2 propoxy propane. For example, the same compound is used like this. Both are same, boys. For example, if I am taking this one as a substituent and this one as a major functional group, boys, oxygen attached carbon should be the first carbon. Okay. Yes. Therefore, it is isopropyl group with oxygen. Therefore, the name of this one is isopropoxy. Where it is? It is at first carbon. 1 isopropoxy propane. 1 isopropoxy propane. So both are same, but in this case, 2 propoxy propane. It is 1 isopropoxy propane. It is at second position. Here at first position. Substituent at second position, substituent at first position. So substituent at second position is not accepted, at first position is accepted. Substituent at second position is not accepted and substituent at first position is accepted. Therefore, it is a correct name, it is wrong name. Therefore, the IUPAC name of this compound, like no doubt this one, is 1-isopropoxypropane, not 2-propoxypropane, not 2-propoxypropane. So substituent should be at the less numbered carbon. So therefore, in this case, second position, in this case, first position. That's why 1-isopropoxy is the compulsory condition. 1-isopropoxy. So no doubt substituent at less numbered carbon. That is the most important thing in either cell. So substituent at less numbered carbon. Therefore, this name is correct. This name is wrong. So therefore, common name is isopropyl ether, and IUPAC name is 1-isopropoxypropane is the IUPAC name. 1-isopropoxypropane is the IUPAC name. Very, very, very important, boys. Very, very important. Okay. So this is about ethers. Like this, anyone you can answer. You can write the name, boys. Okay. So next functional group, aldehydes. Next functional group, aldehydes. What are these aldehydes? These are nothing but carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl group, that is CO group. CO group is called as carbonyl group. So aldehydes. So here in aldehydes, functional group is CHO. Functional group is CHO. I am writing the CHO structure like this: C double bond OH. That means carbon contains double bond O and hydrogen. This double bonded oxygen, carbon connected with the double bond boys. Therefore, this carbon is in sp2 hybridization. Please keep in mind, double bonded carbon is always sp2 hybridized. So here the carbon is in sp2 hybridized. Okay, now boys. So in this continuation condition, so continuation carbon chain is not possible. So here, whenever CHO group is there the carbon chain is terminated. That is the last carbon. Therefore, it is chain termination group, and it is a chain terminated group. It is a chain terminated group. So it should be the last end. So at either ends, this CHO is there end. So in middle, CHO is not acceptable. In middle, in between chain, in between two carbons, this CHO is not accepted. One more point here. Carbon is also there, boys, in this functional group. This carbon should be counted. This carbon should be counted while taking longest chain. This carbon also we should take to considering longest chain. Longest chain means that contains maximum number of carbons. And this carbon should be the first carbon. This carbon, that means you should take longest chain by starting with this carbon. This carbon also included in your longest chain. That carbon should be the first carbon. So see, boys, very, very important. If a functional group having carbon, if it is a chain terminating group, that carbon also included in the longest chain, and that carbon should be the first carbon. By taking that carbon as first carbon, you can choose your longest chain. Okay, it is very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. So most important point, boys, That carbon is included in the longest chain, and that should be the first carbon. That should be the carbon, first carbon. Let us take an example. See here. So compound, that is common name, IUPAC name. See here how to find out, that is a functional group, this one. So as a secondary suffix, so AL is used. AL is used in place of, see here, alkane, ene, ine. So this E is replaced with AL. If aldehyde is there, AL is used. That means, so simply it is called as alkanol. Alk, AN-AL. Alkanol. Therefore, aldehydes are nothing but alk, AN-ALs. Alkanols and amines. So these aldehydes are also called as alkanols. Alkanols. So I'm writing some of the examples, boys. See here. It is first one, HCHO. Nothing but HC double bond OH. Both these are same. It is shortcut. It is complete structure. So it contains only one carbon, boys. One carbon. I'm writing alcohol. That is IUPAC's name. One carbon, meth. So we consider carbon single bond, double bond, or triple bond. But here no other carbon is there. Therefore, directly I am using ANNE, methane. But therefore, here aldehyde group is there. Aldehyde group. This aldehyde group, this E is replaced with AL. That E is replaced with AL. Therefore, the name of that compound is methanol. That name of compound is methanol. It is IUPAC name. But commonly it is called as formaldehyde. The common name of this compound is formaldehyde, but IUPAC name is methanol. Let us take one more example. CH3CH4. Nothing but CH3, C double bond OH. Both these are same, boys. Now, what is the name of this compound? See, here two carbons. This should be the first carbon. This should be the second carbon. So therefore, so two carbons. Two carbons means eth. ANE. Between carbon and carbon single bond. Therefore, ANE. But there is a functional group CHO. CHO is nothing but E is replaced with AL. Ethanol. E is replaced with AL. That is why that is ethanol. So what is its common name? It is commonly called as acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. So formaldehyde, acetaldehyde. Formaldehyde, IUPAC name is methanol. Acetaldehyde, IUPAC name is ethanol. Okay. Always this aldehyde group at the first position. Here it is the first carbon. Here also it is carbon. Because the carbon should be the first carbon. The functional group contains carbon, that should be the first carbon. The functional group contains carbon, and which is the terminal carbon, that should be the first carbon. That should be the first carbon. Okay, now some more examples. See here, CHO. What is the IUPAC name of this compound? What is its IUPAC name? Tell me, boys. This is the CHO group, boys. Whenever CHO, a functional group having carbon, that should be the first carbon. Choose by taking that carbon as first carbon and longest chain. So see here, it should be the first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, it is a longest chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is ethyl group at second position. Therefore, what is the name of this compound? Its IUPAC name is 2-ethyl. So pent ANAL. 2-ethyl pentanol. 2-ethyl pentanol. Okay, so very, very important. 2-ethyl pentanol. Now, what is its common name? Common name is, see boys, what is its common name? So it is functional group. Functional group very next attached carbon is alpha carbon. This second carbon is alpha carbon. It is beta carbon. It is gamma carbon, delta carbon. This alpha, beta, gamma, delta, it is a common system ending. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is IUPAC name system ending. It is IUPAC name system. Numbers are used. Alpha, beta, gamma, that is in common system. Where it is ethyl group is there, alpha position. Therefore, alpha ethyl pentanol is the common name. Alpha ethyl pentanol is the common name, and 2-ethyl pentanol is the IUPAC name. Please keep in mind. Numbers are used in IUPAC system. Alpha, beta, gamma system is used in common. Very, very important. Next, what is the name of this compound? Now, what is the name of this compound? See, boys, listen first of all. It is a functional group. It is also functional group. This is also functional group, just like in alcohols. Okay, it is a functional group. This is functional group. This is functional group. Among these three functional group, which one is the most prior functional group? So you can identify the priority order, boys. So check your previous notes. Priority order. Which one is the most prior? Aldehyde is the most priority. So therefore, this is most priority. Therefore, it is used as secondary suffixant. That is, AL is used. Next, this is substituent. This is also substituent. Therefore, if OH acts as substituent, that is hydroxy OD is used. Not OL, it is hydroxy. If OH has a major functional group, that is OL is used. If OH is a substituent, used as a prefix, so substituent used as prefix. Therefore, hydroxy OD is used. Therefore, what is the name? See here, it should be the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon. So here also substituent is there. This is substituent, this is substituent, this one. See here. So it is hydroxy methyl. So among H and M, which one is coming first in our alphabet rule? Hydroxy. Therefore, 4-hydroxy. Yes. Next, 3-methyl. Next, pent. At second position, double bond is there. 2-in-1-ol. So 4-hydroxy, 3-methyl, pent, 2-in-1-ol, or 4-hydroxy, 3-methyl, 2-pent, ENAL. Because aldehyde always in first position. No need of mention that first position. Therefore, this 2 is applicable for EN. Therefore, pentanol, 2-pentanol also accepted. Both these are accepted, boys. Both these are accepted. Or Pent 2-enol also accepted. Pent 2-enol also accepted, boys. Okay. So this is the way to write the name of the aldehydes. If more than one functional group is there, you can identify which one is more major prior, which one is more prior. So that should be taken as secondary suffix, and remaining all are taken as suffix. That is as substituents. Yes, yes, yes. Pent, sorry, pent. Okay. Pentenol, accepted, boys. Okay. So this is next one. One more example. So boys, please try to by heart priority order and functional groups as suffix and prefix name sending. Please try to by heart. Already the notes I sent to you. Please by heart that as prefix and as suffix, because all are important. Tell me the name of this compound. What is the name of this compound, boys? The functional group is there containing carbon. That carbon should be the first carbon. That carbon should be the first carbon. So this is first one. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. This is the numbering. Okay. So this is secondary suffix. Therefore, AL is used. Secondary suffix AL. Therefore, this is substituent. Therefore, hydroxy is used. Hydroxy. So it is bromo. It is nitroso. It is ENE. It is YNE. It is nitroso. Nitroso. Tell me the name of this compound, boys. Tell me the name of this compound. First total 10 carbons. 10 carbons is a deck. Deck. At 5, double bond is there. 5 in. At 7, triple bond is there. 7 in all. Okay. So first carbon aldehyde. Next, write on the substituents. Bromo, that is a BHN. Which comes first? Bromide. Therefore, 2-bromo, 3-hydroxy, 4 and 9, 4,9, di-nitroso, deck 5 in 7 enol. Deck 5 in 7 enol. This is the name of this compound, boys. This is the name of this compound. Okay. So this is very, very, very important. So simplest. So it is very, very important way to explain the concepts. Okay. So very, very important. Boys, so is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? Okay. So if you have, please keep in mind, I will ask last time. Please. Okay. Next, subheading ketones. YN. YN means because iron. So YN. So okay. It is YN. Good, good, my dear boys. YNAI. Good. YN is used. Okay, thank you. Okay, boys. So next, ketones and ketones. Ketones. Boys. Functional group. Functional group is CO. Nothing but C double bond O. Boys, see here. This carbon has two free valency. That means here chain is continued. Here chain is continued. That means this is at middle end, not at the terminal position. It is not a terminal functional group. It is not a terminal chain terminating group. See here, not a chain terminating group. It is not a chain terminating group. Therefore, this carbon not a first carbon, but that carbon has less number, less position, less carbon number. So it is not a first carbon, but the carbon has less number, less position. Okay. So therefore, choose that carbon which has less numbered carbon. So next boys, this carbon also double bonded carbon, which is also sp2 hybridized carbon, boys, which is also sp2 hybridized carbon. Okay. Next, it contains CnH2nO. Its general formula CnH2nO is the general formula, boys. Here, so this one as a secondary suffix, ONE is used. ONE, E is replaced with ONE. E is replaced with ONE. Okay, so let us take some examples. So here, so it is nothing but alk ANE. E is replaced with ON. E, therefore, alkanone is the general IUPAC name. Alkanone is the general IUPAC name. Now, some examples. See here. CH3CO CH3. Nothing but CH3CO CH3. Or CH3CO CH3. Or this one, boys. All these are same. All these are same, my dear boys. Please keep in mind. Now, what is the name of this compound? So, its name, see here, first, second, third, pro. Okay. So, at second carbon, C double bond O is there. Therefore, pro ANE, E is replaced with ON, that is a 2 ON. At second, that means the position of that C double bond O should be mentioned. So propanone, propane 2 on, or pro ANON, propanone 2, or 2 propanone, or simply propanone. All these are corrected. No need of mention that position, boys, because minimum number of carbons to form a ketone is 3N. That means the middle carbon should be C double bond O. So always that C double bond O at when 3 carbons are there, that ketone always at second position. Therefore, no need of mention that second position. That's why. So propanone is also considered as IUPAC name. Okay, all these are IUPAC names, boys. All these are IUPAC names. All these are accepted. Now, what is its common name? Common name is acetone. Common name is acetone, but IUPAC name is any one of these is used. Right? So frequently used one is propanone is the IUPAC name, frequently used. Right? Propanone. Acetone is the common name. So generally this acetone used in perfumes, boys, perfumes, and also nail polish remover. Perfumes, nail polish remover. So mostly this is the most important application. It is used as a solvent, organic solvent like that. Okay. So this is very, very important. This is first example. So the simplest ketone is propanone. Minimum 3 carbons are required. Okay. So next some more examples. Boys, methyl ketone, dimethyl ketone also common name for this one. Note down common name. That common name, please note down this name also for that one. So methyl ketone, middle one ketone, both contains methyl groups. Dimethyl ketone. Dimethyl ketone is also common name. Acetone common name. Okay. Next, one more example. Tell me the name of this group, this compound, boys. Tell me the name of this compound. Yes, correct. Pratik. See, boys, from this side it is third carbon, from this side is second carbon. So you should take second carbon. So least condition. Therefore, 2-but-ANONE, 2-butanol, correct. 2-butanol. 2-butanol. Okay. Next one. Tell me the name of this compound. Tell me the name of this compound. Double bond ketone is there. Which one is more prior? Double bond or ketone? Ketone, and that should contain less numbered conditioning. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ra. So don't come like this. So it is the only way, because ketone carbon should be the less numbered carbon. Therefore, so its name is pent 4-ene-2-one. Pent 4-ene-2-one is the name of this component. Yes, it is. Next. Okay. Boys, what is the name of this compound? Simple. Quick. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pent 3-one. Am I correct, boys? Yes, you are correct, Sharon. That is pent AN3-one. It is correct. It is wrong, my dear boys. Please keep in mind. Here AN is missed. Pent 3-one is wrong. Because so primary suffix is misreading. So it is root word. It is primary suffix. It is secondary suffix. In this case, primary suffix is missed. Therefore, this is wrong conditioning. Okay, so this is only accepted. Next, boys, see boys. See here, that is whenever this group is appeared, that is a pH. pH is nothing but phenyl group. What is this phenyl group? This phenyl group is nothing but that is a benzene ring. If benzene ring is used as a substituent, this is simplified as like this. pH is nothing but this one. This is nothing but C6H5 group. All these are nothing but phenyl groups. If it is acts as substituent, this ring is considered as a phenyl ring. This ring is considered as a phenyl ring. Please keep in mind, I'm using this one for writing the ketone, boys. See here, pH, CH2, CH2, C double bond O, CH3. What is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? This one or this one or C6H5, CH2, CH2, CO, CH3. All these are same ending. All these are same. So this phenyl is nothing but ring. Ring is nothing but C6H5. All these are considered as same. What is the name of this compound? See here. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a substituent. Therefore, the name of this compound is 4-phenyl bute AN2-ol. 4-phenyl butane 2-ol. So 2-ol. It is the IUPAC name of this component. It is the IUPAC name of this compound. Very, very important. Whenever these conditions are used, those are used as phenyl rings, benzene rings. Benzene ring is not benzyl. It is phenyl. It is not benzyl. It is phenyl. Okay. Next. See, boys. Benzene ring with ring. This is a phenyl ring ending. If same benzene is bonded with CH2, this group is attached. CH2. If this is attached, that is benzyl ending. Benzyl group. If same benzene ring with CH with 2 free valency, that means the 2 chains are continued. That is benzol. Benzol group. If same benzene ring with 1 more carbon with 3 free valency, which is a benzo group. Like this. So only benzene ring, the ring is called as phenyl ring. Benzene ring with CH2 group, benzyl. So benzene ring with CH group, benzol. Benzene ring only with C, no H is there. That is benzo. So these are the names of some groups in your organic chemistry frequently used, boys. What is the name of this one? It is benzyl chloride. What is the name of this compound? It is benzyl chloride. What is the name of this compound? It is a benzo chloride. Benzo chloride. So very, very, very important, boys. Okay, please keep in mind. Note down this point. Note points. Note down these points. Okay, so only benzene ring is there. Only benzene ring. Sir, see benzene ring with CH2, I am taking as benzol. No, because it is in longest chain, boys. This is only substituent. It is entered into the longest chain. That's why it is not connected to like this. It is connected to this one. That's why only benzene ring is attached. That's why it is taken as a phenyl ring. It is taken as phenyl ring. Okay, next. See here, what is the name of this compound? Benzene, C double bond O, CH3. Its common name is acetophenone. Common name is acetophenone. Please keep in mind. Next, its IUPAC name. Its IUPAC name. See here, boys. It is 1, 2. It is a phenyl ring. Okay. So one phenyl, two carbons are eth, ANON. So one phenyl ethanone, or simply phenyl ethanol, or phenyl ethanol also used boys. Phenyl ethanol or one phenyl ethanol. Next. Next one, see here, what is the name of this compound? Two phenyl rings are attached to C double bond. So its common name is benzophenone. Its common name is benzophenone. So its IUPAC name. IUPAC name. See boys, this is the only carbon. That should be the first carbon. This phenyl ring and this phenyl ring is attached to any. So diphenyl, methanol, first carbon, only one carbon. ANON. Diphenyl methanol is the IUPAC name of this component. Diphenyl methanol is the IUPAC name of this compound. Okay, 1,2,1,1 diphenyl accepted. 1,1 diphenyl methanol also accepted, boys. Okay, but no need to mention that 1,1 because that should be the first carbon. Okay, next, what is the name of this compound? So CH3, CH3, double bond CH. So that is a C double bond O CH3. So what is the name of this compound, boys? So its common name is mesithyl oxide is the common name for this one. What is its IUPAC name? IUPAC name. Note down IUPAC name, boys. So this is C double bond. It should be the least carbon. 3, 4, 5, and it is a substituent. Therefore, 4-methyl, total 5 pent. So at third position in 3 in 2 on. So 4-methyl pent 3 in 2 on. Okay, this is IUPAC name. Please keep in mind those words. Next, what is the name of this compound? I am taking this one as double bond O. This is a double bond. This is a triple bond. Write down the name of this compound, IUPAC name. IUPAC name, boys. That is IUPAC name. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because double bonded carbon should be the less numbered carbonate. So therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also. 6. Okay. So hex 3 in 5 in 2 on. Hex 3 in 5 in 2 on is the name of this component. Next. Two double bond was. What is the name? It should be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. That implies pent, AN, pentane, 2, 3, dione. Pentane, 2, 3, dione. So it is the name. Yes. Okay. So this is the way to write the IUPAC name for different types of ketones, boys. Hope all of you understood well. Very, very, very important. It is for ketones. Next subheading, next functional group, that is a carboxylic acid cell. Carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acid cell. Formula CnH2nO2. CnH2nO2. So IUPAC name alk ANENYN oic acid. Generally alkanoic acid is used. Alkanoic acid. Here the functional group is COOH, nothing but C double bond OH. That means, so boys, here no continuation chain is available. This is chain terminating grouping. And this carbon should be the first carbon in the longest chain. So this carbon should be the first carbon in the longest chain. So whenever COOH is there, that carbon should be the first. By taking that carbon as first, you can choose longest chain. Otherwise, it is not acceptable. Because carbon containing functional groups, the carbon should be counted in the longest chain. Okay, so very, very, very important. So chain terminating group, therefore, it is this carbon also the first carbon. So see here some of the examples. Some of the examples, that is, boys, I'm going to clean. Carboxylic acids. See examples. Compound, IUPAC name, and common name. Boys, common name or trivial name, both are same. IUPAC name or systematic name, both are same anywhere. Okay, what is this compound? See here, the simplest one is HCOOH. Nothing but H, C double bond OH. Both these are same end. Okay, it's IUPAC name, right? Contains only one carbon. Only one carbon. Boys, this carbon also double bonded oxygen. Therefore, this is also sp2 hybridized carbon. Okay, only one carbon. Only one carbon, therefore methyl. So no other carbon is there, therefore AN. So because this is the functional group COOH, therefore oic acid is used. That means E is replaced with oic acid. Therefore it is methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. But common name is formic acid. Common name is formic acid. Next, one more. CH3COOH, nothing but CH3COOH, and both these are same. Okay, so it should be the first carbon, second carbon. Okay, therefore two carbons. So eth, AN, E is replaced with oic acid, ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid, commonly called as acetic acid. Available in vinegar. Available in vinegar, that is acetic acid, common name. Next, COOH. What is the name? First carbon, second carbon, third carbon. Function group. This carbon should be the first carbon. Why? COH carbon should be the count. Should take in the counting and entered. There is. This should be in the longest chain. This should be in the longest chain. Yes. Therefore, it is 3 carbons of propanoic acid. Propanoic acid. Common name of propionic acid. Propionic acid is the common name. Next, COOH. 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, butanoic acid. Common name, butyric acid. Common name, butyric acid. Next, one more add it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys. Yes, pentanoic acid. Pentanoic acid. It is valeric acid. Valeric acid, RIC. Valeric acid. Valeric acid is pentanoic acid. See, boys, I am taking chlorine at here. Chlorine at here. What is the name of this compound? So at 4th place, chlorine is there. Therefore, it is 4-chloropentanoic acid. 4-chloropentanoic acid. Now, what is its common name? So this is functional group. It is alpha, beta, gamma, delta. So gamma chlorovaleric acid. Gamma chlorovaleric acid is the common name. Alpha, beta, gamma are used in common system. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbering is used in IUPAC system. Okay. Next. Next one. COOH bonded with COOH. 2 COOH. So it's commonly called as oxalic acid. Common name is oxalic acid. IUPAC name. So 2 carbons, boys. Both the carbons are included in the longest chain. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, ethane, 1, 2, dioic acid. Ethane, 1, 2, dioic acid. Okay. Next. See here. CH2, COOH, COOH. COOH, COOH. So see here, it is first, second, third. So 1, 2, 3, pro, AN, 1, 3, dioic acid. 1, 3, dioic acid. It's commonly called as malonic acid. It's commonly called as malonic acid. So propane 1, 3, dioic acid. And more than one OH is COH is there. Dioic, trioic, like this going on, boys. Next, see here. CH2 COOH. CH2 COOH. Sorry, CH only, not CH2. It is CH2 COOH. See, boys. So it is very peculiar case. See here. If I am starting here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this COH is missing. But all COH has equal priority. To maintain that equality, I am taking this one as the longest chain, and these 3 are taken as a functional group, equal functional groups. So this is first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. So that means these carbons are not introduced. It is a very, very peculiar case. Okay. So it is a propane. propane. Okay. Yes, not oic acid, boys. See, listen here. At first position, second position, third position. 1, 2, 3. Trioic acid. Wrong end. It is not used as oic acid because these carbons are not included in the longest chain. This carbon is also mentioned in the name. That means carboxy. Yes. Therefore, propane 1, 2, 3 tricarboxylic acid. Is the correct one. So because these carbons are not included, that's why carbo word is used. That means this carbon is included here. Yes, tricarboxylic acid is correct, not trioic acid. Not trioic acid. Very, very, very important. So in this case, these carbons are not included in the longest chain. It is a special case study. It is a special case. Okay. So cyanides are there like that. Different cases, boys. Okay. So very, very, very important. This is about our carboxylic acid. Next functional group, ester cell. Next functional group, esters. Next one, carboxylic esters. Carboxylic esters. General formula CnH2n O2. Two oxygens also here. Okay. So functional group, that is RCOORN. That means one alkyl group attached to oxygen and one alkyl group attached to carbon. Okay. So the alkyl group attached to oxygen always substituted and used as prefix, not suffix, while writing the name of the compound. So that alkyl group, whatever, even though more carbon chain is there, more number of carbons also here, but always that is considered as substituent. Next, this alkyl group is taken as main or parent chain. Very, very important. So the alkyl group attached to carbon is considered as a parent chain. This carbon should be the first carbon. So this carbon should be the first carbon, number one carbon, because it is a functional group containing carbon. That carbon should be taken as first carbon. By taking this one as first, this longest chain, we can consider it as a longest chain. Okay, so this is very, very, very important. Next, here, how to name the compound? This is alkyl group wise. It is alkyl group. That's why alkyl, ANOAT is used. So it is the root word. It is a primary suffix. It is a secondary suffix. Secondary suffix. It is a substituent. Okay. So alkyl alkanoate is the IUPAC name of esters. IUPAC name of esters. Let us take some examples. Let us take some examples. See here, I'm using HCOOCH3. This is methyl group. What substituent? Because attached to oxygen. This is one carbon. Therefore, its name is IUPAC name is methyl. Only one carbon, meth, ANOAT, methyl methanoate is the IUPAC name, boys. But its common name is methyl formate. Methyl formate is the common name. Methyl methanoate is the IUPAC name. Methyl formate is the common name. Let us take some more examples. Tell me, boys, what is the name of this compound? So what is the name of this compound? See here, this is oxygen. This is ester. Okay. Next, oxygen attached complete group is substituent. Oxygen attached complete group is substituent. Just a minute, boys. Okay. So this is a substituent. Next, this is ester. This is we consider as the longest chain. This is we consider as longest chain. This carbon should be the first carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. Okay. Next, this is substituent. So here also 1, 2, 3, 4. First, I am writing root word 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pent, 3 in, pent 3 in. So C double bond O, COO, OH, EOH. Pent 3 in OH. Okay. So in this case, at fourth place nitro group is there. That is a 4 nitro. 4 nitro. At second methyl group, 2 methyl. Okay. 2 methyl. Boys, M and N. M comes first. Okay, accepted it. So it is the main chain. It is the main chain. Substituent as a prefix ending. That is 1 chloro, 2 nitro. 1 chloro. Just a minute. 1 chloro, 2 nitro. 1 chloro, 2 nitro. It is a 4 carbon end. That is a butyl. 1 chloro, 2 nitro. Butyl. I'm just 1 chloro, 2 nitro. Butyl. It is a 2 methyl. So it is the name of this compound, boys. Up to this substituent. So from here it is main chain. Main chain. This is the way to write the name of this compound, boys. So carbon attached chain is the longest chain, even though it contains less than this number of carbons. Okay. Yes, I missed it. Accepted, boys. 2, 3 dimethyl. Accepted, boys. 2,3 dimethyl. Correct. Thank you, my dear boys. 2,3 dimethyl. That is why, first of all, you can identify the substituent. That is the simplest way. 2,3 dimethyl. Finally, 1 chloro, 2 nitrobutyl, 2,3 dimethyl, 4 nitro, pent 3 enoate. Pent 3 enoate is the IUPAC name of this component. Is the IUPAC name of this component. So like this functional rules, boys. Like this functional rules. So I'm closing this topic right now here. Tomorrow we will discuss some more examples, some more functional rules.